We are back with another episode of All Chiefed Up. I am Steve and I'm here with Mike. Today we're going to be talking about day 7 in camp. Looks like they had to pack it indoors. But before we get down to business, Chiefs Kingdom, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the season starts. So make sure that you hit that if you have not already.
First and foremost, today we'll kick it off with Rojo. It's his birthday, man. Happy birthday, Rojo.
Happy birthday, Rojo.
Yeah, I hope you make the team.
He got an early birthday present from Leo yesterday.
Biggest news of the day, Skyy Moore did return from his hip injury. He did say he was okay. He come back. He returned. He was very productive today, man. He even caught a red zone touchdown, so that was pretty good.
Man, that's about as good of news you could have out of camp today is the fact that Skyy Moore don't have any lingering issues from that hip, because that was pretty worrisome, just the way he come up off of it and couldn't shake it off. And we all know hip injuries can linger around, but I mean, if he was back at it and he was feeling good and catching red zone touchdowns, I mean, that's great news for Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah, Fortune still didn't practice today, still out with his quad. They're still saying it's nothing major. They're just trying not to rush him back. Willie Gay impressed again. This dude is killing it. Our linebackers are looking so good during camp this year. He picked off a pass in the end zone today, man.
Breakout season. We done talked about it. This is going to be his breakout season. Stay healthy, Willie. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to shock a lot of people this year.
He had a forced fumble. Like I said, he picked one off in the end zone. They asked him after practice, about the pick, and he said, I want to lead the NFL linebackers in interceptions for the season. So he said, if Pat can throw me a few, I know I can get other guys because they're not as good as Pat. So, I mean, that was a pretty funny quote, but yeah, he's right. They're not as good as Mahomes. So if he can pick Mahomes, he can pick anybody.
Hey, I would love to see it because we have not had any good coverage linebackers in a long time. Of course, we had Willie the last couple of years, but he's been injured and stuff, and we saw flashes of it last season. But yeah, I'd welcome that with open arms.
Leo, man, he blew up another big run play. It's looking like he may be in this base defense on early downs this year, man, if he keeps this up.
It's a possibility. We all know Elijah Lee kind of has a stronghold on that position there. But I mean, if Leo keeps showing out like this in camp, if he can continue in the preseason, he might go ahead and get that starting nod. You never know.
And the last thing I had on the day, man, another good practice by Noah Gray. We've been saying this dude is battling with Blake Bell, probably for that 3 spot. They both probably do make the team. But man, he caught a physical pass there in the red zone today. He actually caught 2 TDs. Mahomes found him in the corner. And then on another TD, Mahomes scrambled out a little bit. They played a little street ball, and he got free in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So, I mean, Noah Gray is looking really good when given the opportunity this year, and it's great to see, man.
Yeah, man, we've been talking about Noah progressing since last season. I mean, he was hot in camp his rookie season. People were talking about him like crazy. I obviously made the team last year. He did score a touchdown. He didn't get a whole lot of snaps. Maybe he's working his way towards getting in that offense a little bit more this year and just slowly creeping into, a bigger role in the offense. And I mean, that would be great, especially with Jody healthy and of course Kels. And then you got Blake Bell around for all the blocking duties and quarterback sneak duties. We're good to go.
Yeah, like a lot of our fans were down on Noah a little bit, saying he's not explosive, he's not this, he's not that. Well, he looks a little faster this year. We got to remember this is only year 2. It seems like he's been here longer, but he hasn't. I think I even made the mistake of saying he's been here 2 or 3 years. He's only been here 1 year. Right. So yeah, Noah's progressing, man. It's going to take a little bit of time. Everybody can't turn into Travis Kelce overnight. You got to give him time, but he's looking good, and Kelsey's working with him. And with him and Fortson, though, a lot of good options at tight end on the field this year. I think that the offense is going to be something special to see.
Patrick Mahomes still looking good at camp, lighting the field up. That's always good news. We know Mahomes is going to be good, but I mean, it's just good to see him be so consistent and working throughout the off season and right here in camp, just getting everybody together. It's a thing of beauty. At least we don't have a Daniel Jones in the house hitting disabled people with errant passes. Did you see that tweet?
Dude, I did. What is he doing? Surely that had to be a little fabricated for fun.
It's actually from @WestSteinberg on Twitter. He put out a tweet. He said, eyewitness reports from camp today tell me QB Daniel Jones accidentally hit a disabled fan with a misplaced pass. #Giants. That is freaking embarrassing, bro. Like, how do you even do that?
What the heck are you doing?
That's the Giants in a nutshell, to be honest. But
Wow.
dude, they're having a rough one in camp this year. I know we don't talk about other teams, but apparently the other day, Kayvon Thibodeau was rounding the corner and he just falls smack on his face trying to come around the edge, and like all the fans were like, "Dude, we wasted a top 5 pick on this guy." Like they're just so critical of their team right now. It's
Hey,
hilarious.
don't underestimate the value of a good camp, and we're seeing one right now, guys. So as long as everybody stays healthy, we got a lot to look forward to this season.
Dude, that's so bad. I hope that disabled dude like gets a free game ball or something, man. Some season tickets or
Oh
something.
yeah, there was no report of an injury or anything. Everybody's okay. We're not laughing at the situation. He's
No,
completely
that
fine.
sucks.
It is. It does suck, but I mean, just the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing is it's comedy, and you know it.
Speaking of other teams, did you see where Josh Allen got like stepped on or touched and he started an entire fight over it? Like,
Uh,
what a
he
baby.
he barely got touched and actually started a fight with his own team. And that just shows you the difference between a Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes got his foot stepped on, had to come off the field. Not once did he blame people, not once did he get mad at anybody. Everybody's out there playing hard, trying to make the roster, trying to get better. And you just can't be a sissy and be crybabying around like that.
Dude.
I mean, that's pathetic, too. I would rather have the Daniel Jones look hitting a disabled fan as opposed to the crybaby Josh Allen look. I'm not
Yeah,
going to lie.
Josh Allen has not stopped crying since the AFC game where we beat them in the playoffs. Like he has cried continuously since. I bet you his wife wants to divorce him, his girlfriend wants to leave him, whatever. I don't even know if he's married. But this guy's
Man.
he's a clown, dude. Today's practice was pretty intense, man. They went for 2 hours and 25 minutes. So Andy Reid is not messing around this year.
Absolutely not. He loves this time of year. This is when he, puts all of his pieces in place and gets his masterpiece together. So it's right up his alley.
This was their third straight day in full pads. I think tomorrow they're just going to do helmets, shells, and some shorts maybe, and probably go like an hour 50, hour and 55 minutes. So it's going to be a little lighter tomorrow, which is good. Okay, Chiefs Kingdom, that's going to wrap it up for today. That was a quick hitter for you. We know the dog days of camp starts grinding, so we don't want to take up too much of your time. We're just going to give it to you, no BS. If you like what you've seen, give us a comment down below. Let us know. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're close to 1,000. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers for the season. So share it with your friends, share it with your family, whoever wants to see good Chiefs content. So with that being said, Josh Williams is watching you guys. So throw that sub around, bro.
Josh is
Look at
watching.
He's always watching, man. You guys have a good one. Peace.
There goes a sight from my soul.